Mad Lions, a lot of pick, definitely like snap engage team fight from things like the Rel and the Rumble on top of it. You're really fishing.
Spot from that bounce back, you said.
Chasey's in trouble, already used the flash, engaged on from Razork, held in place for now. The shield has been popped, and this is going to be first blood for Fnatic, punishing Chasey on that slow pushing way. Level 4 into 6, Humanoid flashes away, stunned up, charm back, Orb of Deception, below 100, the auto secures it, a kill immediately reply from Mad pops up, and this minion wave needs to be cleared. Chasey's in so much trouble, flash is available for Oscarinin. Does he go for the dive? I think he might be feeling
Oh, he's dead.
Gets the knockup, gets the bellows breath, and another kill for
What is the decision here? Are we actually going to play for this dragon? Because you can see Fnatic are a little bit separated. Mad have got pop, bot push, they're getting priority in mid, and it's setting up now for Mad Lions.
Enchanted Crystal Arrow will tag onto Trimby. He's so far blocking the damage. Nature's Grasp will slow down Mad. Humanoid and Hammerfall gets the smack back. 4 members of Mad pushing forward, and Humanoid's alive for now. The crash down comes out, and another kill to Niski. Mad Lions managing to run into the jungle of Fnatic, find it being secured and uncontested for now. Mad Lions will fall another objective behind. 6,000. Mad Lions starting to back away. Nature's Grasp has been thrown down. Call of the Forge God catches him out. Chasey may not even be able to get the equalizer. Finally does before he's dropped. Magnet Storm is a reply from Alyoya, but the damage is simply too high. Trimby blocking all the autos, and Mad Lions are in full retreat. Here comes Noah looking for Cars. He gets the flash for now. Shot blast onto Hilly. The bellows for another. Fnatic find the second kill of the fight. Another knockup as well, and Alyoya will fall once more. It is all Fnatic.
Yeah, I'm not sure. I mean, maybe they look for the mid lane. Humanoid, no flash.
Where's the charm? Connects the stun as well. Teleport has been thrown out here from Oscar. He immediately calls the Forge God, knocks up Alyoya into the air, but they're not going to commit further than that. Riftel was dropped in the bottom lane. It's a fight on 2 fronts. In the mid, Niski finds himself another kill. This time onto Humanoid. Noah's being burned down and taken out. Chasey finds himself one. He's overheating. Needs to smack Razork in the face with that drill. And Razork will get burned down. A second secured for Chasey and the Mad Lions. Niski's not done yet. I think in that
The Fairy Godmother might actually need a little bit more help, though.
Another teleport being used. Chasey is low, no flash. Equalizer is available. Hilly throws out the ulti, but Chasey's being shot down by Humanoid. Kill secured.
Chasey lagging behind because he ended up giving that death across, so he's not putting threat really onto the top tower. Humanoid is even going to be able to get the bot tower as Razork solos Dragon, so Fnatic, they are not
Still pushing bottom.
I don't think you want to group here as Mad, though, because you've got a ton of opportunities to engage here as Fnatic.
Nature's Grasp comes out. Equalizer's been thrown down. Tower still stands. Teleport completes for Oscarinin. Call of the Forge God flies across, gets a flash already, and that's already Hillisang taken down. Should be trying to use the Unbreakable, but Humanoid arrives to the fray. The accelerated shot blast not doing a ton for now. The kills.
And the fact you're now grouped, Fnatic are just like, well, we're just built for this. We're built different, and we want to try and make sure we can use this Riptide to get the tower.
Chase is also being drug up to the top side by Oscarinin as well, so Herald's probably going to get a second charge in.
Look at Oscar on the flank. Level advantage over Chasey from behind though. Niski and Hillisang have an angle. Razork is trying to buy some time. Nature's Grasp said the opposite direction. Humanoid forced to flash for his life. Chasey doesn't have the damage just yet. Burn that equalizer in the middle lane. Kazi can't find the autos. Oscar now tanking for days. Shot blast onto Kazi, who's flashless, who's ghostless. Humanoid looking for the hammer fall. They can't find the damage just yet. The magnets are thrown, but here comes Noah, flashing over the wall, forcing the Mad Lions back. Oscar's turned onto Alyoya. It may end up being a 1-for-2 thus far, and it is Fnatic once again winning out the fights.
Mad Lions are throwing themselves at the wall 2 or 3 times and just gone, we can't front to back. They look for the backside angle, but unfortunately Fnatic able to just actually stand there.
Damage off Karzi's free firing this entire time, and it's about trying to separate into these skirmishes. But by the time Fnatic have already reset, everything in the kitchen sink has been thrown by Mad, and then they can find themselves in a better position.
They tried to commit onto Trimby, they tried to commit onto Oscarinin. We're actually out of the replay as Mad do secure this dragon, so that's going to stop. There's no point in trying to contest this, otherwise you just get run over again.
Yeah, I think a lot of it's just trying to delay as much as possible to get the Baron buff off, but you can see here, they're still going to have to...
Zoned away for now, holding on to that Magna Storm. Niski takes a shot blast to the face and is forced back. Chasey, 3 seconds on the Enchanted Crystal Arrow. Niski's looking for the charm, blocked by that Unbreakable. Kazi finds an angle, looks for the shot and is holding it for now. 5 seconds for the equalizer to boot. Nature's Grasp catches 1 and 2. Defensive moves on far. Mad Lions flash in with the Magnet Storm, but the feathers from Noah keep him up and alive. Chasey's forced to run for his life, and Kazi simply cannot burn through the front line of Fnatic. Humanoid steps forward, fires out that shot blast, and Niski Well, Humanoid is hitting those shock blasts. Big chunk from Chasey and Hylissang. Niski coming from the south. 5 members of Fnatic staring down the tower. Multiple ultimates thrown out. Knock up onto Kazi, and he will just get dropped where he stands. Simply cannot escape the engage. 2 more kills for Humanoid, and now they set their sights on the inhibitor turrets.
I mean, that tower was down. Half of Mad Lions run away, half them want to stay and play, and Fnatic end up punishing as a result. Now Fnatic again, they just get to brute force their way through this.
I mean, look at this. Equalizer just to clear the wave. It will not save the objectives. Niski's forced back to the fountain to heal up. Inhibitor will...
Baron flip straight up. Seems like neither is the case, but maybe if Elyoya gets a deep enough flank on a good angle, if they got towards the Baron, it can be good.
Now stepping forward, level 12 for Elyoya. Flash is still around 30 seconds away. Kazi fires off the arrow, does not find a target. The Nature's Grasp is a zoning tool. Elyoya's the target, but all of a sudden it's Kazi caught once again. Flash may be needed. He gets away from Call of the Forge God. The equalizer is decent, but this is Mad Lions on the retreat. They cannot layer the Magnet Storm here for the Mad Lions. They fell behind early, and Fnatic have managed to force their way through this entire game. Elyoya's got the flash. He's got the ulti, but what will follow on from that? Chasey does not have the equalizer available. He's stepping forward. Trimby's taken some damage. Elyoya zoned away. The 3rd inhibitor's going to fall. Fnatic looking to strike first in this best of 3.
This is where Fnatic, you can just see they're just trying to play keep away from Elyoya. Razork just marking him this entire time. They know they got the poke, they know they can just continue this push.
All right, 5 seconds for Razork's ultimate. The rest of Fnatic using those Baron-empowered minions to push onto the next.
Okay.
Elyoya simply can't do anything, and Humanoid finds yet another shot. His shot plots have been phenomenal, and Niski's going flying. Knocked up multiple times as Nature's Grasp is thrown out. 1, 2, 3, 4 kills for Fnatic. The Nexus turrets are falling. The Nexus focus next. And Fnatic take down Mad Lions.
That was excellent from Fnatic. The execution, find as many kills as you can. And when you have something like Vitalia roaming down towards that bottom side of the map 24/7, I expect it's going to be Armageddon pretty much just 24/7. All the resources. A perfect read on this game, right? It's going to be about Mad actually finding execution, death sentence.
Shattering strike, the flay back. Hylissang's knocked away as first blood secured by Noah. It was Razork.
He's actually controlling that top side significantly better. Having the fact that he didn't lose that early stages. Razork.
A lot of damage already connecting, and all of a sudden, Razork gets taken down. Kill secured by Hylissang. Niski's Talia pick into Humanoid's Jace. He's up 17 CS almost every time. Elyoya, Chasey, Hylissang, all behind Humanoid. And there's no one in range to help. Cease and desist after the flash, the shove backwards. Chasey didn't even need the equalizer, so they find themselves the kill. They'll secure. Doesn't look like Fnatic want to contest this yet. Dragon will be secured before they can even arrive. Let's extend that vision line, trying to set up for a potential either pressure on this tower or a dragon play.
Yeah, they know they need to get something for the cross.
Flash is available for Oscar, as well as that Forge God, but there's 3 members of Mad Lions already in his face. Knocked up, dropped down, equalizer out, and Niski gets his first of the game. It's an easy kill for Mad's Grasp. Will interrupt the backs. That is allowing Humanoid to push that bottom inner turret and to secure it.
You got the Rift Turret on bot side. Noah has the Lantern to get back in position. Fnatic are caught between a rock and a hard place. This needs to be addressed, so Fnatic are just going to start it up.
All right, shock boss again onto Elyoya. He's looking for the cease and desist. His wall comes out, that'll at least slow down Humanoid. Elyoya goes forward, and so does the Magnet Storm. Dragon is still not secured as a 2-man knockup onto Mad Lions, allows Razork to pick up the kill, pick up a second, but Kazi's Inferno Trigger finds 2 back. Unfortunately for Mad Lions, this may be the end of this. All of a sudden, the Death Sentence catches out. Niski flashes past the damage, throws up the threaded volleys. It's a 4 for 4 in the jungle.
It's a murder in that choke from Mad Lions. Noah, great stopwatch, but again, you know, there's so much AoE and that pick tool potential from Mad is so huge, and then Kazi goes wild.
Yeah, you can see Noah tries to go. So if they want to try and turn over to this, look at Razork, look at Oscarnan, and Mad don't have theirs up and available yet.
All right, Nature's God stepping forward. The Blade Whirl will buy some time there for Kazi. Call of the Forge God does knock him up. Dragon is still the focus as Fnatic now turn, trying to burn down the Mad Lions. Nobody's fallen just yet, and inside the pit, the Dragon is finally secured by Fnatic. Hylissang's locked in place. The Equalizer is dropped down. Kazi and Jason need to do so much work here for Mad Lions as the Death Sentence connects onto Niski. Humanoid stepping forward with the damage, and it's Hylissang the last man standing, an ace to Fnatic.
Noah might die, but Fnatic's hopes and dreams will not as completed. He's picked up a zeal since that point, but when you look at the 3 items that are there, it's looking significantly better as Razork now will just pop up the ult to try and catch Oyoya, but won't quite be able to follow.
Manage is just on the tip. The rest of Fnatic trying to get forward. Weaver's wall will delay them. Madline's grouped up just behind the Baron pit. Oyoya is forced to use that flash to run for his life. Chasey has got a teleport available, hasn't pulled the trigger yet. Oyoya is just buying time and will eventually be run down. Do Fnatic fancy the Baron? That's the question. To do so much. 5 versus 4. 15-second death timer before Oyoya can even start moving towards the objective. And Kazi splits up from the rest of the group. Magnet Storm dropped, equalizer in. Kazi's exhausted, trying to use that Inferno trigger, trying to find Noah, but he simply cannot do it. It's yet another kill for Humanoid. And Niski just barely sidesteps that engage, jumps forward, and he gets the third and volley. Now it's Niski on the reply. The flash over the CC is what does it.
What is happening with these mid laners? They are popping off in these fights. Niski barely able to find his positioning with the flash to take down Fnatic. And now it's Mad Lions who get the turnover towards the Baron. They should be trying to engage on you, especially from multiple different angles. And Razork now might be the one getting engaged on.
Right, so he's got the ulti, he's got the flash. Seismic Shove connects once again. Niski is just putting on a clinic. The killed off so many of these skirmishes. Skrinin, I don't think he's going to pull the trigger there. He needs to just buy some time.
Decision to cancel it if anything comes his direction.
Madline still need to respect the team fight front.
They need to basically force a fight if vision is there for them. In this case, it is.
Well, it's Oyoya that starts this one off. Humanoid singled out, and the teleport was committed from Chasey. 45 seconds available to him. 15 seconds before he spawns. Wards are slowly being cleared out here from Matt.
He's always going to be able to block one of these long-range engage tools from Fnatic, whether it's that ultimate from Ornn or whether it's the ultimate from the Maokai.
You see, though, Cards completely separated, which is why Fnatic are like, hang on a second, we can send it all.
All right, Call of the Force God anticipates the move. Oyoya goes golden to buy some time. The Nature's Grasp fires out as well. Kill secured. 45 seconds on the clock. Chasey committed the equalizer as well. And now 4 members of Mad Lions starting to back away. Fnatic on the hunt, looking for more kills, looking for more Lions to shred, and Hilly is dropped by Humanoid. His 10th kill of the game. They're not done yet. Looking for Kazi, he's got the flash, he's got the cleanse, fires out the zap, caught in place, but won't knock him up just yet. And the Inferno trigger is interrupted for a moment. With 1-1, Kazi! 2, he's looking for more, but he doesn't have enough to kill all 5 members of Fnatic. Chasey has at least burned some of Trimby, and Humanoid will now look to find yet another. It's all on Niski in a 3 versus 1. He's firing out those volleys on after the other. Sidesteps at least one of the shock blast. Standing on that workground is going to be a little problematic, and Trimby's looking for that death sentence, but Trimby, he's channeling it into the middle lane. Hylissang's coming in from behind as well. Nature's Grasp thrown out. That's caught out Oyoya. Here comes Humanoid, full mana, full health, level 16. Inside the pit, this is the second of the game for Fnatic. The death sentence catches onto Oyoya, and the Call of the Forge God is thrown for good measure. Oyoya is able to escape that objective. They can fall back to Baron if they get control.
There was a massive wave in bot lane. They knew that someone would have to go and clear it out. So
we saw that it went really, really wrong the last time they did it. It's burning down really quickly, though. Oyoya's on the top side of this Baron.
5,000. Nature's Grasp will hold Hylissang in place. Baron secured by Fnatic. Niski throws down the Weavers, looking for the third. That's Oyoya sitting, waiting for a target. Hilly gets caught by the death sentence and will look for the Magnet Storm. Equalizer dropped onto members of Fnatic, and the Nature's Grasp is fired right back. 5 seconds for Oscar's ult. 2 members of Mad Lions are caught out, and Niski's running for his life. Flashes through Banana. Oyoya does manage to use that Q, and here comes Oscar. Manages to tag Oyoya on the retreat, and another kill. Does have that tier 3 ultimate. It is 15 seconds left before he can throw it out. He, however, decided to push the top lane. Mr. TP making his way back to the Nexus. Inhibitor has been secured. Hylissang is alive, and it's 15 seconds before Oyoya is up. But Super's in the middle lane, and Fnatic once again tag up. Hilly, the flay comes back.
Goes out. They're chasing for Karzy, but they can't quite find him.
Kazi's flash has just come up. Nexus turret number 1 falls. Noah's using the range on that rapid fire, as well as the rockets. Nexus turret number 2. The target goes forward. Oyoya holds Noah for a moment or two, but there's no follow-up, no damage to land on top. Equalizer was used earlier, and with Alyoya dropping down, it's all on Kazi. He's killed. Fnatic have found a way to kill the Mad Lions, to secure their 10,000th kill in the LEC, and to eliminate Mad Lions from groups. Fnatic need just a couple more hits, a couple more kills, are all they're looking for. It's a quadra for Humanoid, looking for the penta into the fountain. He dives forward, he'll be shut down. Fnatic eliminate Mad Lions and continue their charge to both playoffs.